So what are the three biggest mistakes that small business owners tend to make when they're trying to scale, whether that be from 6 figures to 7 figures or 7 figures to 8? Well, here are three of the biggest mistakes that I often see in my travels. Number one is holding on to too much control. Let's face it, if you have to touch everything, you're never going to break past the 7 figures and the 8 figure marks. Now, some of you, the rare few, might have those strong and broad shoulders that can drag it across the 7 figure mark, doing a lot of it yourself. Not a good recipe, right? It's a recipe for burnout, and I don't think that's what any of us want from the businesses we create and love. So that's number one, is holding on to too much control. Number two is scaling without a strong foundation. Here I want you to think about the three little pigs. If you build your house out of straw, it's going to be easy to knock you down. It's going to be easy to topple your business, topple your house, right? So we want to make sure that that foundation is strong. How do we make it strong? Systems. How do we make it strong? Leadership team. These are some of the credentials we're going to need to be focused on, right? And number three, the third biggest mistake that I see often all the time is ignoring the metrics until it's too late. Hey, let's face it. If you don't know your numbers, you don't know your business, right? It's that simple. You need to be tracking KPIs religiously so that you could spot these problems in advance, right? Now, many of us, as we're going from 6 to 7 figures, we tend to be very emotional. We trust our gut. Our gut is what's driving all of our decisions. That might get us to the 7 figure mark. It'd be very difficult, right? But when you start adding in hardcore numbers and you start marrying that with your gut, right? All of a sudden you can make much better decisions, right? Based on data, not based on emotion alone. So I hope this helps. Go forward and prosper. Here's to your scaling success.